So I am just prepping the car. I'm going tomorrow morning to take the kayak out. We're going to try to photograph some eagles. There is a pair in the area where I usually go, so I hope to see them tomorrow. But right now we're going to get the kayak ready. I have the Thule Hullavator, and this thing is pretty awesome. If you're somebody that has trouble lifting their kayak up or have some type of injury, this thing takes all the weight off the kayak and it's really simple to use, so I'll show you that in a second. I'm going to go grab the kayak. Alright, so I just got the kayak up on the Thule Hullavator. This is a kayak that I bought last year. It's the Loon 106. It is by the company called Old Town. So if you know anything about kayaks, Old Town is a really reliable kayak. They are a little bit pricey, but you can feel safe in them. They don't wobble a lot, and they're gonna last a really long time for you. So I'm gonna get this loaded up. I'm gonna show you how the Hullavator works, so that when I wake up in the morning, we could just go right out and start looking for some eagles. So it's probably hard to see, but underneath these handles, and there's two of them, there's one on the left and one on the right, there are handles that you just squeeze, and that's going to release kind of those hydraulic arms, and it's going to make it really easy to lift this kayak up. It takes about 70 pounds off the kayak, so that's a huge help. So the other thing I like about the Hullavator too is that you can strap your kayak when it's down low. So it's a lot easier to do it. You're not trying to reach up on the roof and trying to get all the straps. It's down here below eye level. Makes it really easy. You just tighten them up. Pull down the little strap protector there. And these can even tuck away in the little Velcro pocket down here. So it's really nice and really convenient. Grab here, come up, and now it locks out right there, so I can leave it. If I wanted to like do something else, I could, but since I'm all strapped in, I'm all good to go. I could do the final part where we just flip it over. So we just squeeze the handles again and just flip it over. And when you hear it lock in, you know it's all good. Now the last thing I'm going to do is just do the tie down straps, and then it will be all set to go tomorrow morning. I can just hop in my car and we can go find those eagles. Alright, so we made it. It's Saturday morning. We're in historic East Haddam, Connecticut. Just a really beautiful area. This is the Connecticut River right here. So we're gonna go a little bit down the river, see if we can find any birds, hopefully see some eagles. But I'm gonna get this kayak in the water and we're gonna head on out. So what do you know, I just went to go pick up my camera and the eagle took off down the river, of course. That's just the bad luck that we have sometimes. So we're going to go across the way and check out a little further, see what we can find. Alright, the good news, looks like there's another eagle up ahead. So we're going to see if we can get away with getting a shot of this one before it flies away. Alright, you're not going to believe this. As I was just going down there, the eagle left, of course, flew right at me, flew over me. I quickly grabbed my camera. I fired off some shots. It actually grabbed a fish and just went over the bushes right here. So I don't know if it's on the other side of these little, let's see if we can see it. I don't know if it's on the other side of these little bushes, but I'm going to swim back over there. But literally, it just came straight at me as soon as I started heading to the eagle. So here's some shots I got. Check it out. For those that are curious, just kind of how I have my setup. I just got the camera kind of like right between my legs right now. And I have the OSMO. Oh, I hear some eagles screeching. That's why I just paused. There might be another eagle in that same tree that I was just at the first time. So let's go. So as I was filming, kind of showing my setup, I heard some loud eagle screeches back where we first saw the first one, so back across the river I go. Even though the Connecticut River is long, it's not terribly wide, especially within a kayak. I could get across it in a couple minutes or so. But I'm wondering if that other one came back and it's with its mate, but it sounded like a lot of activity over there, so we'll see if there's one or two. At least it's something. Alright, I'm about halfway across. Halfway across, I can definitely see what appears to be an eagle. I just want to make sure it's not a clump of leaves. But I just heard them making the call again. So I am 99% sure there's one. Alright, we might have an intruder. It could be a juvenile, because a second one just flew in. I'm going to see if I can switch over to my cell phone to get a little better here. So yeah, I just got some photos. I saw something fly right by me and it was a juvenile eagle. So it looks like the adult over there did not like that juvenile kind of going in their little area. You know, these birds can be pretty territorial. So I'm coming up under the eagle. I'm kind of just going to coast in here and I'm going to pick up my camera. So the eagle just took off. I'm gonna go see if I can find it down here. I'm hoping it joined the other eagle, because that would be a nice little cap to the day if both are sitting in the tree. So here we go, let's see. All right, good news. I think I see the eagle sitting down here. I wonder if it's just one or two. All right, it is the eagle. And it's sitting lower. A lot lower than the other one. A lot lower than the other tree, that is. I'm going to see how close it lets me get. Well, I think that's all for me. I got the beautiful Goodspeed Opera House right behind me. Just a gorgeous area here in East Haddam, Connecticut. Nice area to go kayaking and, of course, to see some eagles. I think we saw about 3 today, so overall a really good morning. I want to thank you for joining me on this little trip today. Please hit that like and subscribe button as I try to grow this channel. If you love everything about photography, and especially wildlife photography, then I hope you come back and see some more of these videos. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.